What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to MANIACITV, man. Today, we got the curse of YouTube rappers from the Hip Hop Madness YouTube channel, man. Now, listen, I've said it many times before, you know, in previous reactions to artists like DDG, Dax, even KSI, you know, I've always hated, you know, how people can categorize, you know, someone that transitions from, you know, the platform of YouTube into the music industry and categorize them as a YouTube rapper, you know. And I mean, some people kind of do it in a way like, well, that's how we know them as a YouTuber. But some people also kind of do it in a way to kind of downplay, you know, their talents and just their musical abilities. And I don't really agree with that. But, you know, I could do music tomorrow and people gonna forever know me as MANIACITV, the YouTuber. I mean, that's what I am. But nonetheless, we gonna check out this video, see what this is all about. The curse of YouTube rappers. Let's get it.
This video is brought to you by MANIACITV.com, the global brand for men's grooming and hygiene products.
It's Every Night Sis has gone platinum. Platinum. 1 million certified units sold. It's pretty hilarious, pretty interesting to see that essentially there are no barriers to entry in the rap game anymore. You can be a goofy YouTuber with no connections to hip hop whatsoever. You can decide that you're going to take the tens of thousands of dollars that you make a month on YouTube and then just start busting out tracks, and all of a sudden, because you have millions of followers on your channel, you can climb to the top of the charts with a hip hop song. You can officially have a hot platinum, go down in history as a platinum selling hip hop artist.
We kind of talked about this on the Hustle and Motivate podcast. Link down below in the description. If you ain't already subscribed, we talked about it last night. You know, towards the end of the episode, we talked about episode, I think it's premiering probably tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, but we kind of talked about how, you know, it's so easy to get into the industry right now. There's so many record labels, some record labels out there. Like, the door is pretty much open for any and everybody. And we kind of talked about it in a different way because, you know, I mean, when you look at it like this, you know, YouTubers, you make all this money from your platform. You can invest in the studio equipment, the studio time and all that. And you could just, based on your fan base and them running up your streams, you could be a platinum recording artist, which is crazy. And low-key, I think the door kind of needs to be closed for the people that don't take, you know, music serious and just kind of look at it as, well, I could just run up easy streams. The door needs to be closed on those type of people, man.
Since its inception, hip-hop has always been treated as an easy way for established stars to make a quick buck. Over the years, countless celebrities, actors, and athletes have attempted to infiltrate hip-hop.
Shaq
But as everyone from Shaquille O'Neal to Tom Hanks and Steve-O have learned, it takes more than a beat and catchy bars to turn your star power into success as a rapper. Now, as the entertainment world continues to shift and mutate into a place where phony attempts at crossing over used to be relatively easy to ignore, the phenomenon of YouTube rappers has taken all of this to the next level. In the early days, YouTube rap was mostly built on petty squabbles and drama that have given Keemstar, a man who essentially plays the role of DJ Academics for content creators, a fruitful career. Fueled by disses and personal insults that involved everyone from KSI, Team 10, the Sidemen, and Rice Gum, the initial wave was relatively easy.
Rice Gum, yo. Oh man, I'm having horrible 2017 flashbacks.
To breeze past for anyone above high school age. However, the biggest insult to emerge from these YouTubers was that, as silly as it all seemed, this initial wave translated into millions of dollars in a way that many seasoned MCs could only aspire to. Drake's diss track didn't even go platinum, so it's rewarding to see, said the head of SYFT Music that distributed Rice Gum's Jake Paul response, "It's Everyday Sis." Diss tracks and drama are key to growth and engagement on YouTube, especially in terms of sharing and virality. As disturbing as this sounds, the sentiment was echoed by Rice Gum himself, who revealed that he was simply capitalizing on a moment and saw rapping as nothing more than an expansion of his brand. "I'm here trying to make videos to get views up, and viewers like to watch this type of thing," he told The Daily Beast. "If no one enjoyed this content, I wouldn't make it. Long-term drama doesn't do anything for your channel. But it just so happens that if there's a scandal under your name, more people are likely to check you out."
Okay, hold on. Before I even get what's in my mind right now, you know, the diss tracks that YouTubers did, at first I thought like, okay, this is cool. You know, it's entertaining. But looking back on it, it was actually kind of corny. And it actually made me see through a lot of YouTube channels because you see it. Some of this, the YouTube drama that we see on this platform is fake as hell. It's fake as hell. let's be real, you know, and it's one of those things where, oh, you know, we could get some views. Views, of course, equal money. Drama, yeah, let's do it. Let's act like we got an issue with each other. Let's drop some diss songs. Our audience is gonna run it up. We're gonna collect the check. I mean, I can't knock nobody hustle, but it's just always been kind of corny to me, and I see through a lot of channels because of that time period.
More people are likely to check you out. My main goal is just trying to grow my brand. Whether in the next 5 years, if acting or music can help me grow, then I'm open. I'm a platinum recording artist now. It doesn't seem that way, but wherever life takes me in the next 5 years, then damn, I'll be there. Between the sense that none of these attempted rappers were really taking it seriously, and the perception that they're part-timers playing the role of MC, YouTube rap exists in a way that it's seen as a separate entity from the actual genre. And if that's how you came up, you're going to have a hard time outrunning the negative perception of being a YouTuber turned artist.
As a YouTuber, you know, making music, there's always the stigma that, first of all, you can't make music.
Yeah.
Secondly, if you do, it's going to be bad, and it's not going to get, you know, it's not going to do well critically anyway.
Courtesy of all these factors, even YouTube artists that believe that they have something worthwhile to contribute have found themselves struggling for recognition. And now it's actively driving some of them to erase the past altogether. In a clear-cut case of a talented rapper being stunted by his vlogging past, the lingering stain of being a YouTube rapper forced DDG to abandon his channel to show he was serious about his artistry. And in doing so, made it clear that the inability to be given a fair chance by hip-hop and the media was a deciding factor.
I am quitting YouTube.
Before, I want to say this. I will go to bat for DDG. I don't even know DDG personally, but I do feel in a way DDG's presence on YouTube, it was a gift and a curse in a way. It was the gift because, you know, he ran it up, made millions of dollars, but it was also a curse because if you try to do anything else, you know, anything outside of YouTube, you're going to forever be categorized. DDG is extremely talented. He makes good music. But it's just people aren't going to take him serious. They're not going to take him serious, you know, and I rock with DDG, but I don't think the industry is not going to look at him and be like, you know, no matter how good his music is, they're going to be like, oh, this is that YouTube nigga. That's all they going to see. And I hate that, but that's all they going to see.
You know, and I feel like YouTube is holding me back, and it's just the truth. I feel like me posting pranks and all this other stuff, I feel like that kind of waters down me as an artist. I'm trying to shake the YouTube rapper, like, just to be 100% transparent and honest with y'all.
But while DDG has taken drastic action, in the case of original YouTube pioneer KSI, the FIFA content king turned boxer is now investing his time into rapping and claimed that music is now his #1 priority. And what's more, he's putting his money where his mouth is. Having predated the YouTube rap wave with his single Lamborghini in 2015, JJ has steadily committed his time to improving as an MC and is now breaking down barriers for commercial YouTube rappers. KSI's debut album, Dissimulation, reached #2 on the charts, but his music profit margins continue to shrink. KSI, who's freely admitted that he has enough money at this point and is investing as much as he can into making music, his primary role is simply trying to live out his dreams.
I mean, KSI is doing a good job at it. You look at the artists he collabed with, from Rick Ross to Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, he got a song with Lil Wayne. Like, come on now, you're using the funds correctly. Personally, I probably heard like a handful of KSI songs. I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, oh yeah, I listen to KSI, but I heard like a handful of them. He's actually pretty decent at what he does, but it's just YouTube stigma.
Is simply trying to live out his dreams.
I'm just the type of person that I hate just accepting the norm or accepting just one thing. It's opened up, so many doors, man. A lot of artists were very hesitant towards me because they didn't really get it. They didn't know where I was at. They thought this was just a bit of a joke and all this and that. So once they saw the numbers, once they saw that I was serious, and once they saw that, I had musical talent, I feel like people are now starting to respect me more. I don't think I'll ever get rid of that stigma. I think that stigma will always be there. It's one of those things where you just have to prove yourself and show everyone that you can do it. You essentially have to work harder.
I noticed though, and it's like looking at KSI, even DDG, they ran up probably tens of millions of dollars off of YouTube. They don't have to do anything ever again in their life. They could just sit back, I don't even think they probably don't even have to do another video. They can eat off of just they past content for the rest of their life. But, and this is why I say, like, let's leave the door open for the, you know, artists like DDG, artists like KSI who's invested, who actually have a passion for this. Let them into the industry. You know, all the other artists that, you know, capitalize off of diss tracks and trying to get attention on their brand and for the wrong reasons, keep them out. But it's like those people hurt artists like KSI and DDG when they try to make this transition, because it's like, you know, start to think like, well, are they in it for the right reasons? You know, some people automatically ain't even gonna listen to these people because they saw that they do YouTube. It's automatic, oh, their music is trash. Like, I don't know. I feel bad for them in a way though, man. Like, I ain't even gonna cap. I feel a little bad for them.
Unwilling and unbound to the negative ideas associated with being a YouTube rapper, KSI has ambitions of becoming an established rapper within a culture that still sees him as an intruder. But for every YouTuber that's genuinely looking to contribute to the culture and earn their keep, such as JJ or DDG, their efforts will be undermined by those who continue to use rapping as a money-making scheme. And if any YouTuber turned occasional rapper has embodied this, it's none other than YouTube vlogger turned boxer, Jake Paul. Arguably the reason behind the negative perception of any content creator that tries to rap, Jake Paul has continued to use hip-hop in the loosest fashion possible. And due to the visibility of this man that's never once discussed why he's involved in hip-hop beyond the same opportunistic financial benefits that his rival Rice Gum discussed, it creates a situation where if you don't do any research, or if you're a casual viewer, he becomes the image of what a YouTube rapper is. From rapping with a bizarre, borderline offensive Atlanta cadence on the YouTube star's diss track, through to taking part in a painful carpool karaoke with 21 Savage, and awkwardly lingering in Stunna for Vegas' Play You Lay video, each of Jake Paul's interactions with hip-hop have seemed incredibly inauthentic.
Now the word is you have to pay for friends and features. They said that you had to pay Gucci Mane $250,000 just to do a song with you, or he wouldn't do it.
Yeah, bro, I don't know like where this number comes from, or like where this rumor comes from, but yeah, that's what like people been saying on Twitter and YouTube and stuff.
Gual said, I need 250,000 if you want me to do a song. Hustled his ass, got his ass.
This music world, like everybody pays for a feature at any point in their career. Like if they
Nigga,
say
not no 250, not no 250. Like I'll pay out. I ain't gonna cap. If I wanted a feature, I'll slide you like 20, probably 20 or 30. Now I'm not paying no nigga a house just for a song.
like everybody pays for a feature at any point in their career. Like if they say that they didn't, they're lying. I'm not saying I didn't pay Gucci. I'm not saying I paid him or anything.
You saying it wasn't $250,000?
I'm not saying it was any number. Like his daughter's a fan.
It was $250.
Atlantic's been making up rumors that they signed me for like so long now. Like
now, several years into the YouTube rap boom, many of those who started rhyming as a hobby are beginning to make it into a career. And while it still remains unclear whether those stars who'd begun in vlogging, gaming, or other forms of content creation can turn the tide, it's important to remember that there was a time where no one took actor and comedian Donald Glover seriously as a rapper. Now, he can headline Coachella at the drop of a hat. So while YouTube rappers have got an uphill battle ahead of them, all it takes is one undeniable artist to break down the barrier. And that's exactly what DDG has done. After permanently deleting his YouTube channel and all of its videos in June 2021, the following month would see DDG make history as the first content creator to land a spot on the XXL freshman list, standing shoulder to shoulder with 42 Doug, Murray, and Pooh Shiesty.
That's major.
I feel like I gave so much to this YouTube stuff, and I've been doing it for 6 years. I want some type of mystery to my life. You know what I mean? Like, you got to know me over 6 years. We got to know each other. You know my whole family at this point. You know where I'm from, you know what college I went to, how I came up, everything is documented. That's the good part about you being a part of this journey. But for the new people that discover me, I only want them to know music. I want to be more closed off. I want to be more mysterious. I want to focus strictly on being an artist.
And I kind of don't like that, because it's like, the thing I don't like, it comes across as like, you know, I want to be something that I'm not. I'm not saying, let me stop for somebody like mix my words around. I'm trying to word it the best way possible. Cause I've always been man, I got wrestling belts in my background. I do gangster rap reactions with wrestling belts in my background. I'm not afraid to be that wrestling fanatic that also loves gangster rap. I could care less what people think about me. You know, I want to be me. I'm not trying to live for an image of somebody to look at me and be like, oh yeah, oh he like gangster rap, he must be really with the shits, he must be he low key a killer. Like, I don't care about none of that, because I'm not that type of person. I am who I am. I am who I am at the end of the day. So DDG doing this, it kind of like get me like, damn, like, you know, we knew who DDG, we know Pontiac made DDG. Like, this is, we seen so much of his life, and it's like you want to kind of close off that and be this mysterious rapper to the fans that discover you from your music. You don't want them to see this other part of you. Why? Because you think they're gonna judge you, that you think they're gonna laugh at you. I mean, and it sucks because that's the way society is now, but I hate that. I hate it.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the Atlantic, KSI has become one of UK hip-hop's leading exports, even scoring his first #1 album on the charts with All Over the Place, alongside a string of massive festival headline shows. On top of that, YouTube rap veterans such as Dax, Samad Savage, Dante, Randolph, and Screwface John all have legitimate ability that, if they came in the game through a different avenue, could see them being recognized as artists on the come-up. In conclusion, YouTube rap has had a long road to legitimacy, and a lot of that is down to the culture of cash-ins that sprung up and made headlines in 2018. But underneath all the petty squabbles, the success stories that we're seeing suggest that the tide is beginning to turn. And while there will always be doubters and naysayers, it appears that the curse of the term YouTube rapper may not be quite as irreversible as we first thought.
What y'all think about it, man? Y'all let me know, sound off in the comment section down below. I think I talked enough this video, man. The curse of YouTube rappers, man. Link in the description for y'all to check this video out in its entirety with no interruptions. Y'all new to the channel, y'all rock with me, want daily reaction videos, hit that subscribe button, follow me to the next video. I'll see y'all then. Thank you for watching MANIACITV. I'm out.